Hi. I can't get out of my head today. The world is a stage. Every time we go outside, we're being judged. Every time that we're being seen or listened to, people are not always watching with your best intent, with their best intents in their minds. And so I've always said to people, be mindful of what you share, because when I first woke up, I wanted to shout from the rooftops to the world the things that I realised, and the things which are really wrong, and the things which shouldn't be how they are. The thing is that the world didn't want to hear it, and it disturbed people. And then the more disturbed people got, and the more that I tried to, in my youth, tell people the truth, the more freaked out they got. And then you get targeted because you've got loads of stuff going on. You've got people. I was freaking people out, and not meaning to, but I was definitely disturbing people because I was shaking their realities, and they weren't in any way, shape, or form ready for it. And then you get targeted because this is back in the 90s, and there was loads of reasons why they didn't want people talking about this stuff back then. So if people were, they'd try and make you think that they wanted to kill you. They'd try every tactic they could to make you feel watched, disturbed, like they wanted you dead. Loads of stuff would go on. So that's why I'm always really aware to people. There's things you can do to be less targeted, and there's things that you can do which will make you targets. Now, I know that when I make certain videos and say things, I am making myself more of a target than if I keep quiet. I know that. And where I'm at now, it's right to speak about certain things. But there's times when it's not right. And I would say, for people's own benefit, when they're first waking up, if they want to carry on the journey and not get traumatized into silence, it's sometimes better to be quiet a little while until you really know what you really think and are really ready for the repercussions that come with talking. I talked a lot, and then I got kind of traumatized into silence for most of the rest of my 20s, 23 to about 31. Not put back to sleep, but I was very quiet, I didn't really properly start seriously healing again until after my grandfather had died. So it's definitely have to be aware of the fact that it's a balancing act, and it's definitely not the best idea to start gobbing off until you've got a few years healing under your belt and know who you are, because if we've been under their control, we really don't know who we are. Not for years, not until a lot of healing's happened, because there's so many layers to go through. It's a process which people don't really need to be targeted anymore over. So people say to me, now that's fear speaking. It's not fear speaking at all. It's experience and wisdom, and really instinctively I know it's best to talk about things which are in the past than it is to talk about things which are very, very current and present. And if I do share things which are really, really current and present, I am mindful about what I'm doing, because I know that I could be setting myself up to more troubles, But sometimes it just feels right to do that, so I do it. I don't really ever speak about anything unless it's feeling like it's the right thing to do. Very rare that I plan to speak about anything. I can probably count on one hand the times I've actually planned to say something and they've actually come out like they planned, like I wanted them to. Usually I just feel inspired to say something, say it, and then go. Anyway, so yeah, just people need to really think before they act, because can you cope with the consequences if you share things and then you get a hurricane back in your face? Can you cope with that? Is it going to hinder you? Or is it better to just wait a little while until you have got the strength to cope with the storm which will hit when you share, but you've got a stronger foundation to keep yourself protected and safe. We've got to protect ourselves. We can save the world, but we can't save the world if we're not right, you know? We've got to protect ourselves. We've got to look after ourselves. We can't make ourselves into Messiah-like sacrificial lambs. We have to be here. We have to be here, otherwise we're no help to anyone, and especially not ourselves. Alright, well, that's all I really wanted to say, because I know that a lot of people are getting targeted, but then there is ways to counter it. Anyway, I don't want this to be long, so it's really never quick one. Alright, I hope everyone has a good weekend, and take care, God bless. Bye.